PTE Answer Short Question 1. What device do you use to type when you use a computer? Keyboard. Which season in 4 seasons has the lowest temperature? Winter. What do we call a situation when a person gets a higher position in a company? Promotion. What are the 2 holes in your nose to breathe? Nostrils. What do you call a device that produces electricity? Generator. What do you call the place where a person is sent for as punishment for a crime? Prison. What does sub-Mediterranean mean? Climate. Whose job is making and repairing wooden objects and structures? Carpenter. What is a person called who works on a boat? Sailor. What do you call a difficult time when economic activities slow down, and there are more people unemployed? Recession. What is the name for students in universities who have not yet graduated? Undergraduate student. What do you call the son of your sister or brother? Nephew. What do we call famous people? Celebrity. What is a young horse called? Pony. Jack is having a presentation on Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. When will Jack have his presentation? Today, tomorrow, or next week? Tomorrow. What is the highest position in the embassy? Ambassador. What does a snake bite inject that is deadly? Venom or poison? What do you call a condition in which a person is unable to sleep? Insomnia. What is the long speech called that is spoken by only one actor in a film or play? Monologue. What device is used to measure the height of mountains? Altimeter. What is the term used for a professional who practices law? Lawyer. What is the quickest way to travel from Hong Kong to Paris? Plane or biplane or airplane? What is it that you wear on your wrist and that tells you time? Watch. What do we call the list of steps that tell you how to put something together? Instructions. Who serves food in a restaurant? Waiter. What do we call a person who is hurt in a criminal case? Victim. What is the room in which you keep things when you don't need them? Storeroom. What is the warmest part of the Earth's surface called? A desert. What is the process in which a doctor finds out the illness? Diagnosis. What is a person that gives evidence to the court? Witness. What do internet websites sometimes require you to enter discount on shopping? Voucher or coupon. What is the opposite of introvert? Extrovert. At what ceremony do students receive their degree or diploma? Graduation. What is the occupation of someone who plays a character in a movie? Actor or actress. A coworker in the same institution is a colleague or a peer? Colleague. What do meters and millimeters measure, weight or length? Length. What instrument would you use to examine very small life forms? Microscope. What do you call the people who work for a company? Employees. Employee. Which sense is related to your ears? Hearing. What movement can babies do before they can walk? Crawl or crawling. What is the act of students to be present at school? Attendance. How many sides are there in a pentagon? 5. What device is used to measure the time it takes to complete a 200 m sprint? Stopwatch. How often does February have one extra day? Every 4 years. What do we call the extra performance that actors give? Encore. What does the Earth revolve around? Sun. What do you call the facts, signs, or objects that make you believe something is true? Evidence. What is the large mass of ice floating in the sea? Iceberg. What do we call a large notice or picture sticked on a wall? Poster. What is the cooking process to make cakes or bread? Baking. How many legs does a tripod have? 3. What is the national flower of India? Lotus. What is a word or expression that has the same or nearly the same meaning as another in the same language? Synonym. What does a barometer measure? Air pressure. Where does a king or a queen live? Palace. What do you call a list in front of a book which outlines the structure of a book? Table of contents. What do forks, spoons, and knives belong to? Cutlery. What is the list that shows the names of actors and actresses in a movie? Cast. How do we call the animals and plants that are preserved in the rocks? Fossil. What clothes are used to hike mountains and are used to keep dry? Outdoor jacket. What is the legal document that protects someone's intellectual property? Patent or copyright. How often does a biennial convention take place? Every 2 years. How do you describe an event that is held every 2 years? Biennial. What is the opposite of division in mathematics? Multiplication. What force makes humans stay on the ground? Gravity. What do you throw underwater to keep ships staying on rivers or oceans without drifting away? Anchor. What is the occupation of person who transfers one language to another language? Translator. What subject involves the study of the periodic table? Chemistry.